Hey, what's up guys, Yusuf here from Techdroids and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And in today's video I take you guys over i5 9600K gaming PC build for $1,400. So in this video I take you guys over the parts you need to build this PC, and towards the end we'll talk about the performance numbers and benchmarks. And if you're looking for a build with the 9th generation CPUs from Intel, this is the video you should watch till the end. And also all the parts that I mentioned in this video will be linked down below to Amazon US, and those are affiliate links. So if you want to help the channel out and if you want to help me make more videos, go ahead and buy from those. And with that being said, let's get started. So starting off with the CPU, we have the Intel Core i5 9600K. Now this is an overclockable CPU with 6 cores, a base clock of 3.7 GHz, a boost of 4.6, Intel Optane memory support, 95 watt TDP, and also has Intel UHD graphics 630, and it is supported by the 300 series boards, and it retails for $280. Now to house that CPU, we have the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Edge motherboard. This is a Z390 ATX board with USB 3.1, USB 3.0, M.2, DDR4, Wi-Fi, SLI, HDMI and DisplayPort, and this also supports overclocking. This is loaded with features for $189. This is offering a lot of value. It also supports RGB fusion. So yeah, this will perform good and also look good in the process. Now if you want to take full advantage of the performance on the i5 9600K, you need some good cooling, and the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo for $30 will allow for some decent overclocking. I'll link some options in the description down below, so if you have some extra money to spend, you can go ahead and buy AIO or a liquid cooler. Memory, we have 16 GB of Corsair Vengeance DDR4 at 3000 MHz. Now this is two 8GB sticks for $129. RAM pricing has come down to normal. 16 GB should be more than enough to do more day-to-day tasks and gaming in 2018. So yeah, this will help out in editing and software such as After Effects, Premiere, and if you also do 3D rendering and things like that, 16 GB should help. Some fast storage, we have the Crucial MX500 250GB M.2 SSD, which will give you speeds up to 500 MB in read and write. For $50, this is not a bad deal. Mass storage, we have the Seagate 2TB Barracuda hard drive, which comes in a 3.5-inch form factor. Again, SATA 6 GB per second, 64 MB of cache, and for $59.99 you're getting 2 TB of space. So yeah, nothing to complain here. This will be able to house all your big files, your Steam library, all your movies, your games, and things like that. Now to power this whole build up, we have the EVGA 850BQ, which is an 850 watt power supply with the 80+ bronze certification. This is semi-modular and also comes with a 5-year warranty, and that 80+ bronze certification means you'll get 80% plus efficiency at all times, or at least in ideal conditions. And for $69, this is not a bad deal at all. Now for the graphics card, and the star of the show, we have the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2070. Now this is the WinForce edition. It comes in the triple fan design for extra cooling. Again, 8GB of GDDR6 memory, DisplayPort, HDMI and USB Type-C, a core clock of 1620 MHz and memory clock of 14,000 MHz for $499. This is an expensive GPU, but I think the new RTX technology is totally worth it, and the 2070 itself is a really good card and will perform really well for this build. To complete this whole build and to house everything, we have the NZXT H500i ATX case, which comes with a digital fan controller and RGB lighting for $98. Has a clear side panel, looks really good, has a lot of space for liquid cooling, bigger GPUs, a lot of expansion slots as well. And in my opinion, this is going to do the job for this build. Now that's about it for the parts. Let's talk about performance. This is going to perform like a champ. You can go up to 1440p in terms of modern AAA titles when you're gaming, and this can do more than gaming. You can do editing, 3D modeling, live streaming, and all sorts of workloads are accepted by this build. Perform like a champ no matter what you throw at it. So yeah, 60 FPS or more in 1440p. And you can also expect 100 FPS or more, medium to max settings in the older titles, so CSGO, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Dota 2 and things like that. You can go up to 4K as well. So yeah, the games that don't require a lot of power are a breeze, and even the newer games that come out in the future will run very well. So you have a 6-core CPU and an RTX 2070 GPU, and that combination will result in some really good numbers in terms of performance. That's about it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If it was entertaining or helpful in any way, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future uploads. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.